Champy, you gonna sing? Load the car and ride the note. Grab your bags and grab your coat. Tell the ones that need to know we are headed north. One foot in and 1 foot back. Well, it don't pay to live like that. So I cut the tires and jump the tracks for never to return. Brooklyn, Brooklyn, take me in. You wear the shape I'm in. My hands, they shake, my head, it spins. Oh, Brooklyn, Brooklyn, take me in. When at first I learned to speak, I used all my words to fight with him and her and you and me. Yeah, it was just a waste of time. It was such a waste of time. Brooklyn, Brooklyn, take me in. You wear the shape I'm in. My hands, they shake, my head, it spins. Oh, Brooklyn, Brooklyn, take me in. Two words that became hard to say. I and love and you. What you were then, I am today. Look at the things I do. Brooklyn, Brooklyn, take me in. Are you aware of the shape I'm in? Sing it, Champy. My hands, they shake, my head, it spins. Oh, Brooklyn, Brooklyn, take me in. Oh, good evening, good people. Happy Friday night, date night. Got the nachos going, Hot Pockets. You know, I have a feeling that the Nacho and Hot Pocket crowd is probably also rocking some Uncrustables. Bought at the Costco, of course. I don't know why I find that funny. There's been something, baby, I've been trying to say. For an age and it seems I don't know how. The past and the future now surrounding me. Surrender to whatever truth there can be found. There's been a little trouble since you came to my rescue. And if you were like all of the rest, I would have quit you long ago. But I couldn't do that. Oh, tell me now, women and wine never went too well. Make a man crazy, make him cold as hell. I know, woman, that you wish me well, but in spite of your trying, still gonna have to find my way through. Okay, let's get this show started. Good Lord, what a day. That was a day. That was a day. A lot. Source Camp's here. If you were at office hours today, that was peppy. Oh my God. I think it was actually quite an important day. So we got to office hours today. Brent Peterson started out with, I've had my jaw on the floor for the past week, watching his team of agents hire and fire one another and manage one another and create their own weird kind of programming language that they use instead of language to reduce the context window so they can optimize their token usage. They're designing work schedules and maps of when they're most efficient. And it was kind of the perfect setup for where my head is right now with this stuff, which is it's like all the stuff we've learned to this point, we're still going to be able to use, but the core trying to figure out how to characterize what I feel right now. The core group of people that are going to accelerate right now are the ones that are learning how to onboard agent employees. Onboard, and it's not just onboard them. Like onboarding sounds like fucking HR. The people have the combination of understanding what it is they're trying to accomplish, what are the roles required to accomplish that, and then have the aptitude and skill to be able to spin those things up. Right now, it's very technical, but probably within 6 months, it's not going to be. And so I think, I think in the end where I am right now is that this is the year. I thought this would be the case, and today was kind of my confirmation of it. This is the year that we will all experience AI powerful enough that we're like, oh yeah, it can do all of my job or all of those 7 jobs. And the people that know how to wield that digital talent and can figure out how to do that efficiently or profitably are just going to take off. It's like, shit. It's a whole other thing. It is what we've been learning for the past 3 years, and it's not. Oh, today I met a nice lady. She's creating songs using tryhalo.ai. I invited her. Awesome. I'm aware I'm feeling at a loss. I don't have the resources to create agents. Well, Corey, let's see. Right now, cams and bars. Right now, I wouldn't worry about it. And it could be worth. I don't know. I wouldn't worry about it right now. There's Brandon told me about there's a thing. If you go to, is it kimi.com? I think it's kimi.com. Yeah. If you go to KMI.com, KIMI.com. Yeah. Let me share my screen. Oops. All right. So it's just like a normal ChatGPT looking thing, but over here on the left is Kimi Claw. And so Kimi Claw is OpenClaw, but you can basically buy it for a monthly fee. It's $47 a month, which isn't cheap, but it's, it would at least allow you to experiment with it. Deploy OpenClaw with one click. Link to existing OpenClaw. The other thing you can do, Corey, is just wait. So there's a couple of things. It appears that Anthropic is being real jerks about this. They're not allowing. They basically made a terms of service today that if someone connects their OpenClaw to their $20 a month subscription for Anthropic, they're going to ban those accounts, which seems very short-sighted to me. Oh yeah, and then Sam Altman and Dario Amodei at that international conference not holding hands. There's no love between them right now. Anyway, apparently you can connect OpenClaw to your OpenAI, your ChatGPT account, which Sam Altman announced today. So there's weirdness with Anthropic right now. I think you can still use the API for Anthropic, just not the main account. But because Peter, whatever his name is, I forget his last name, the OpenClaw guy, he works for OpenAI now. There will probably be some iteration of OpenClaw within your ChatGPT subscription within 6 months. So I don't think you need to rush to do it. Don't feel like you have to catch up to this. Right now, it's an absolute nightmare to set up. So, like, I wouldn't beat yourself up over it. My hair's getting grayer. That's what happens when you get old. that means you've been here too long. If you're watching your host graying, I think my hair's getting grayer for because of all this shit we're going through. it was a really thoughtful discussion today, I think. But I did get feedback that some people left there a little freaked out. But it's if anyone should be prepared for what's coming, it's us, right? What was clear to me today, and the metaphor that I used was just boats exiting, one of those inlets in Miami where the waves are really crazy and people get thrown off the boats and the boats sink. That's the waters we're entering. In the end, I'm actually quite optimistic. I just think that the transition is going to be rough. Frumple. Was it already mentioned Peter fulfilled your 18-person single company prediction? Did he technically? I mean, I certainly think that OpenClaw is worth $1 billion. I don't know what OpenAI paid him. Did they pay him $1 billion to come over there? I don't think they did. But I don't know what the terms of the deal were. No, $1 billion. It was definitely a freak out vibe. Dr. J. Yeah, I know. One of the things that is also true, even though the technology is getting powerful and weird, one of the things that is also true is that things take longer than you think they will, right? Elon Musk predicted full self-driving cars by 2018? We still don't really have them. It's sort of rolled out. But it's certainly not commonplace and widespread. So we're almost 10 years past that. So things could take longer. The thing that sort of wigs me out is you take 4 or 5 smart people in a little cohort that decide they want to go after their ex-employer and they create a batch of employees that's every bit as good as that. You're going to have these giant corporations that are just going to be like the Titanic sliding past the iceberg, right? Shredding their hull, not really realizing what just happened. So how long do those companies, maintain their current working models? That could be 5 years. So it's very possible that on the surface, it doesn't look like anything's really changing for 3 years. I just have an instinct it's going to be faster than that. I heard on the news today, the USA may be going down the Aussie road of no social media under 16, possibly. There's a lot of chatter about that. Tech is fast, but humans are slow to adopt. One person, open source, couple of months, super hype. I think it qualifies. Yeah, if they paid him $1 billion, if OpenAI paid Peter Stevenson, hey Kyle, how are you? I'm good. I am. I'm in preemptive existential angst. I feel like I have the burden of knowledge right now, the burden of knowledge of what's coming. And I tend to be tech optimistic, meaning I think it's going to progress. But we had agents. Agents came out in ChatGPT a year and a half ago, maybe a year ago. We've got Manus, we've got GenSpark. They haven't really changed anything. But this OpenClaw thing, it's the fastest adopted software in open source software in history. I assume that ChatGPT still holds the record for fastest adopted commercial software in history. And you've got geeks all over the world, deploying hundreds of thousands of agents in a month. And who knows what they're going to do. And then I think what that does is it makes all of the frontier companies accelerate whatever agent projects they've got going on. Because they're not gonna want to let an open source project show them up. OpenClaw is really interesting. It's really interesting. It's really interesting. Okay, so what are we going to do? Last night, we vibe coded up the beginning of a website that is now connected to... Better get building the website quick. That's pretty funny. Already prompt injection malware in the claw via the popular skill plugin. Yeah, I saw that today. That the most popular skill for OpenClaw was malware. So yeah, it's about to get messy. Oh, good Lord, good Lord, good Lord, good Lord. Okay, let's see what we want to do. Let's go to Lovable and look at what we built last night. 7 questions, a mirror, not a great... Oh, that's right. Let's see. Once I am in the assessment, I can't get back out. Let's fix that. I also, I went into ChatGPT today. I had a little conversation with Quinn. Oh, they haven't seen the live website. That's right. Okay, so we'll show them that. Give me a brief of what we talked about in this chat. So I woke up this morning with some thoughts on the... Wait, did you get custom icon for the chat session? Yeah, you can choose them. You can choose those icons. If I go rename project, no. If I go create repurpose, edit, project settings. See, you can do all sorts of little things. So I did a little plant. It could be a heart. You learn something new every day. It could be a brain. Is it a brain or is it a heart? I think it's both. I think it's the plant. I think it's the plant. It could be a music note. It's sleepy. Anyone else sleepy? Oh, did I lose my? Okay, so here's what we talked about. Good Lord. The core challenge, you're building a practical, scalable entry point into the great repurpose that works for individuals navigating identity disruption, businesses facing AI-driven role shifts, leaders who need strategy that is human-centered but economically grounded. The key tension, if employees lose purpose, companies lose money. If individuals tie identity too tightly to tasks, AI disruption creates an ego crisis. We cannot lead with ego death. We must lead with possibility. Naming exploration. The Great Repurpose training program, playbook, roadmap, action plan, initiative, boot camp, lab. So I was thinking about, like, the Great Repurpose is great as a something to name what's going on. But like, okay, so what are you going to fucking do about it? Workforce transformation, workforce shift. Because you described the Great Repurpose as an invisible crisis of meaning, we explored meaning at Work Lab, Human Agency Workshop, Reclaim Your Agency, Claim Your Purpose. You rejected Reclaim, too backward looking. That wasn't why I did it, but whatever. Structural insight, decoupling. Start with decoupling identity of work. Instead of exercise. Oh, this is what I was thinking for you, Brandon, that identity flexibility. No. I was thinking about the path assessment thing. Like, could we get people excited about what's possible rather than feel like they're in some sort of chaotic storm? We didn't ask for it. We can't escape it. The only way forward is through. AI may be the tool that helps you survive. Oh, that's cool. Let's see where this leaves us. You're building something that is not just upskilling, not just workforce. Yeah, there's really nothing there. I thought that might give me insights about what I want to do. Okay, we now have a back to home button. Yay. Okay, so what we're looking at here, this is our Lovable website that we have so far. So what this is we spent some time in ChatGPT or Claude, I think Claude, who wrote up 3 different documents: a website copy document, a spec for the assessment tool, and then a description of the website design, I think, or something like that. And it made us this. The work that defines you as okay, so we've got to upload a hero image. Hey, Brandon, do you know if Lovable, when you upload images, can it see the images? Here's the hero image. You used serif fonts, not sans. Like the image, you also picked colors that don't match the image Do you have, I'm going to put this in plan mode. Do you have So I'm asking it if it can actually see the image. It'll probably lie to me. Well, I know it said it did for us earlier, but then I'm looking at the colors and they're not the right colors from the image. And it chose a serif font instead of a sans serif font. You also changed your plan 8 times. It's true. Edit. Okay. The homepage hero section will be updated to match the uploaded reference image. Use the uploaded photo as the hero background image. Copy it into the project and display it. Switch the hero text to sans serif bold left aligned. Currently uses serif. Oh, that's good. It actually, so it can see it. It said update the hero copy to match the image. Great repurpose. Finding meaning in the face of unprecedented change. I usually have luck with Lovable matching the image. Okay, then it was probably me changing the plan 8 times last night. So I just approved this plan. All right, now we're building. Let's see. All right, I don't have to wait. Well, let's see. The image isn't displaying. What?
Read what it says.
Oh. That's weird. Since we have the Okay, so while that's building, this is cool. So in Lovable, while it's building, you keep asking questions. The clickable area on the sliders isn't large enough. Clicking on the line itself also, the questions are too direct. You need to use more sophisticated methods to get people to answer such sensitive. Use plan mode for this one. Yeah, I think you're right. for such sensitive territory. All right, let's go back and see if we have images still broken. Re-upload hero image. Let's do it this way. Thank you. Okay, that image. So we're going to upload that. And I'm going to say, here's the same image without the title text on it. Please overlay the text for title and subtitle over this image. And we're not going to plan. Oh, wait. Do I need to? That's approved. Okay. So let me fire that off in there. Great repurpose. Take the self-check. That's bad interface, right? To click on a button, take the self-check, and then I've got to begin it. Like double nested bullets. That's crappy. That's pretty slick. That fluidity is good. Imagine if your job title disappeared tomorrow. I'd feel lost. That title is a big part of how I see myself. I'd be fine. See, this question bugs the shit out of me. Let's go to the next one. A tool just did in seconds what used to take you hours. Honestly, it stings a little. All right. A friend introduces you at a dinner party. I'd fumble with what to say beyond my job. I'd know exactly what I'd want them to say about me. You have a free Saturday with no obligations. I'd probably drift. Not sure what I'm billing. I know exactly what I spend my time on. These are all the same question. These are shitty questions. All right, we're going to go back to Claude, I think. Although maybe Claude's in here. Done. The hero now shows your photo. All right, there we go. And there you go. Make the subtitle larger and closer to the title. The signal, the 5 phases. These are not the 5 phases. Okay, here's a lesson that we learned last night. Don't overthink building shit in Lovable. Lovable went on ahead and rewrote our entire program. Oh my God, this is exhausting. Okay. Let me go look at the website copy. Maybe we gave it shitty copy. That is possible. take this off. Great is a framework. All right. Downloads. Website copy. It looks like you rewrote the 5 stages entirely. That's bad. Look at this website copy. Don't follow title and subhead, but follow everything else. TikTok pin. Kavruno, your agent army. Your agent army can make you money with ChatGPT. You can make money with ChatGPT. It's gonna get so obnoxious. Like oh my god, it's gonna get so obnoxious. The bros that made the you can make money with ChatGPT are now gonna be like, I've got the perfect agent onboarding program for you. Oh, it's gonna get insufferable. Okay, don't follow the title. Let me go look at one other thing here. Let me go back over here, and I'm going to go to the self-check spec. I'm going to look at the questions. Were these questions shitty? Salon routing. Here we go. Questions. Okay. I want you to completely rethink the question strategy for the self-check. Right now, you are asking obvious questions as if someone will know how tied their identity is to their work. The questions need to reveal where they lie on each of the 5 stages without directly asking questions related to each stage. Oh shit, I should have gone thinking mode. Stop thinking mode. All right. I understand this is boring. There's 28 people in TikTok. There's 15 people on YouTube. You didn't read its response. I understand that, user XD. I'm tired and I'm moving fast. I'm frustrated with myself because I think I way overthought how to build this website in Lovable. I basically should have done all this inside Lovable, but I had it in my head that because Claude has all this context of the project that it would do better. But at least Claude is being sycophantic. When I told it was a shitty question writer, it replied, "You're completely right. Asking someone how fused your identity to your work is like asking a fish how wet it is." Let me rethink this from scratch. All right. So we're gonna update the copy on the website. We're gonna update the questions. So let's let Claude do its thing here. Oh, good Lord, good people. Any other lovable people make the mistake I just did? Overthink shit. This reminds me of that thing H.T. Snowday talked about where um, he did a contest to have people vibe code a game. And it was like this big cross-disciplinary room of people. And the only people that failed to vibe code a game were the engineers, because none of them used the word game. The people that didn't know anything about programming just said, "I want a game where stuff falls from the sky." And the tool was able to turn that into a game. But if you knew too much about programming, you'd ask for things like gravity systems. Oh my God, I'm still 3 days into a breathing sanctuary element using Lovable and Chat GPT. Oh yeah, you are awesome. Oh well, I don't know. Maybe you're talking about Corey Sandler. Um, Cam Catkin, I'm on day 2 of using Lovable. How's it going, Cam? I know. I pushed you over there to check it out. Is it working? Are you getting stuff? Let's see. Silver Fox. I have, but I'm getting better, and I save all the artifacts to go back to if I need to. That's smart. No, you. Oh, thank you very much, Signs of Awesome. I appreciate that. I'm a little low energy tonight, and I'm a little self-judgy. I'm a little self-judgy that the website we created sucks. But Corey too. Yeah, that's great. Corey's awesome. Okay, compacting our conversation so we can keep chatting. Okay, that's going to take a while. So let's go back to this. We'll keep playing. We'll keep playing here. The Great Repurpose. I mean, it's pretty. 7 questions, 2 minutes, a mirror, not a grade. Okay, so we'll have it do the copy thing worse. It looks like you rewrote the 5 stages entirely. That's bad. Look at this website copy. Don't follow title and subhead, but follow everything else and make sure you don't rewrite it. You don't alter the core elements of the movement. All right. So we'll have better website copy here. So that's good. I also feel like this needs a paragraph above the take the self-check button. I also think take the self-check button. Self-check we came up with last night sucks, and the orange sucks. And the blue sitting on top of the green image sucks. Okay, wait. Make sure to tell Lovable to check accessibility following WCAG 2.0 standards. You call this a date? Yeah, exactly. I'm in Lovable token jail, so I'm playing in other ways. Fucking Lovable token jail sucks. This is another thing. That's another thing about these agents is they're burning through tokens. Brent Peterson was telling us how they work today. Like every time they check in with something, they're sending like 400,000 tokens. And so if you don't get your agents to be a little bit smarter, then you burn through some money. Brent was saying 2 or 3 times a day he was getting notifications that his credit card was being charged for more. It's crazy. We recorded office hours, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it made it up today, but I'm pretty sure. Let's see. So if I go to get started now, let's see. Office hours. If you want to see the office hours meeting today, 27th February. Yeah, I don't think it's. Oh, wait, here it is. 2 days ago? Yeah. So if you go to watch past meetings, let's see. AI Salon. If you go to Learn and Grow in the AI Salon, watch past meetings. Let's see. Recent replays. Those are Salon Presents. Learn Out Louds. Office hours. Okay, it's in office hours down here, February 20th. So this one is today's office hours, the one with the great repurpose image on it. I think it's actually an important office hours to watch. So go to the salon, scroll down to Learn and Grow, watch past meetings, or you can just go up and search for office hours, and you'll find it in that search result. Go look at Look What I Made. Very nice. Unimark for web, desktop, and in your LLM. Places like LinkedIn do not allow you. Oh, that's cool. Sen Haugaard made a series of images, all illustrating people being rooted, stuck in their lives. Oh, that's interesting. Love how you can think out to an LLM and get your crazy ideas realized. Scroll for art. Those are cool. Lori Blair, something is forming, not despite the breaking, but because of it. So these are, so in Look What I Made, if you go to, where is it? Community feed is where the prompt of the week is. Yeah, if you go to community feed, Brandon puts in a prompt of the week. There you go. There's Brandon in ice, fire and ice. Something is forming. What is it? Create an image, a song, a short story, and then you share it in Look What I Made. I made this song, the black cross on the page. Ooh, that's nice. Seemed to be appropriate. Hope is tired. It's a great title.
I told my therapist, hands in my lap, I'm not suicidal, but something's cracked. It's not a cliff edge, not a goodbye, just a quiet fear I can't deny. I'm tired in a way that shakes my bones, like I've been fighting wars alone. not loud, not wild, not falling apart, just holding the tremor inside my heart. She didn't say everyone feels this way, didn't tell me to smile it away. She leaned in close, voice low and warm, like she'd heard this storm before. She said, that sentence means you've been surviving on your own too long. It's not that you wanna be gone, it's that you can't keep carrying on like this. Hope is tired, not dead, it's buried under what you never said. You don't wanna disappear, you just need someone here.
Nice song. Nice song. All right. So if you want to participate and play first and go do the good stuff, go to the community feed, find Brandon's prompt of the week, and go make some stuff. All right, go do that. Make sure. Okay, let me go back to. Let's go see if Lovable fixed our 5 phases. Unhook identity. I'm not my job. Your identity got fused with your work. Unhooking isn't giving up. It isn't abandoning your career or craft. It's recognizing that you're more than the tasks. What it feels like: grief, anger, disorientation. Reclaim value, what it means, what it feels like. This is good. I don't like the design, but that's okay. All right, let's go back to Claude now. Let me change how I'm sharing so I can just move quickly. So we've at least got our 5 values in there correctly. That's nice. Let's go back to Claude, see what it's done with the self-check questions document. Oh, it gave us a fancy, fancy. Design philosophy. The old questions ask people to rate themselves on things they can't see. The new questions put people in a moment and watch where they go. Okay. The 7 questions. Question 1. You're at a dinner party and someone asks, so what do you do? I give my title, my company. It's the most natural answer. And honestly, the most interesting thing about me right now. I end up talking about something I'm curious about or working on. My job title barely comes up. A colleague shows you something AI generated that looks a lot like your work. My stomach drops. I start scanning for what's wrong with it, hoping it's bad. If it's good, I feel worse. That's what I'm like. It's funny when I go see a play, when I go to the theater, whether it's a musical or a play, if it's bad, it's insufferable. Because, I sit there going, I could do this better. And if it's good, it's worse. Because then I'm like, shit, I'm not that good. It sucks. Sucks to be able to not just watch shit. My stomach drop. Okay, well, that's good. Whatever. Okay, a friend asks you to help their kid with career advice. The kid wants to go into your field. I hesitate. I'm not sure what to tell them anymore. The field I entered doesn't exist the same way, and I'd feel dishonest to say go for it. Does it have to be 7 questions? As opposed to what? You think it should be more or less? I don't know. Secretly measures. It's Saturday morning. Nothing is scheduled. You have the whole day. All right. I feel a little lost. You just read that AI can now handle a major part of what people in your field do. Your first thought is, there's one more thing being taken away. My mind immediately starts racing to what I could do if that task were off my plate. There's been something I've been wanting to try. A friend hands you their laptop and says, try this new AI tool, make something with it. Let's see. Okay. Here are a new set of questions. Don't worry about the commentary here. Just update the questions in your assessment tool. Okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Voight Kampf vibes. Oh, and let's ask. Please check the site for accessibility following WCAG 2.0 specs. Oh, that's cool. So it's in the queue. I like that. Mm-mm-mm. The hero image has more of a subtle dark green palette. The blue you chose for the site doesn't match at all. And the orange buttons make me want to hurl. Frumple, I was just going to say it sounds like Voight Kampf test question from Blade Runner. Well, we are living in a sci-fi movie now. Every sci-fi movie of our childhood is now a documentary. I mean, seriously, the only thing that feels like is not imminently coming, like flying cars are close. You know, you've got drones now that they just make them bigger and you can sit in them. Time travel, we're not getting anytime soon, and the particle beamy thing, you know, recombining yourself. What was that thing called? My brain's dead. In Star Trek. Everyone's sleeping. Yeah, teleporter. I was like, I think it's teleporting, but that's not right. That seems too simple. All right, let's go take the self-check. Begin. You're at a dinner party, so what do you do? See my results. Your results are ready. Send my results. Holodeck, that's what it is. TikTok pin. What's the idea behind this? Sorry if I missed the purpose. Sure. So Frumple, this is the Great Repurpose. There's an article. Where can I share an article? I really can't. Oh, you know where I'll share it? I'll put it in. I'll put it in the AI Salon. I'll just do a post in community feed. And there's an article that I wrote 3 weeks ago. This coming Sunday, so it's brand new. Called The Great Repurpose. And this concept was born here on the live 3 weeks ago last night. And I published the article on Sunday. So let me grab this. Copy. AI Salon. There's a question for you on Lovable. Where? Okay, hang on. Community feed. For those asking, here is the Great Repurpose article. So the Great Repurpose is a movement, I think now. Oops, I did that wrong. It's basically putting a name to what I feel is an invisible crisis of meaning, where particularly in this country, we have our identity very tightly coupled with our work. And as AI disrupts our work, it's going to leave people lost and not knowing what to do. And so what we're vibe coding in Lovable is a website that has a self-assessment tool. And the self-assessment tool is going to put someone, on some sort of journey. And a lot of the answers to the journey are things in the AI Salon, like go to office hours on Friday if you really want to be depressed, like the one today. Where's the question on Lovable? In the AI Summit in India, no one was able to predict exactly what kind of jobs humans would be doing. Pavan, I think it is non-obvious right now what humans will be doing. We don't know, because the surreal state that we find ourselves in, we know every job's going to change. Like, I know that beyond a shadow of a doubt. We don't know how they're going to change. We don't know what's going to remain. I assume there's going to be a lot of jobs to just kind of babysit these agents as they are birthed, right? But then they're going to get good at some point and you won't need to babysit them anymore. I think there's going to be a lot more jobs of human-to-human contact, like just people gathering, concerts, in-person events. Oh, no, Lovable has a question for me. Okay. What accent color should replace the orange? Warm, gold, amber. That could work. Oh, sage muted green. Let's do that. For the dark background, dark olive black. Submit. Bonus awarded. I just claimed 5 credits. Choose where to receive the credits. I think I'm working in Cloud Lovable right now. All right. Fantastic. 5 free credits. Whoop. All right. So that's working on the website. So anyway, if you go to the salon and go to the community feed, you can go read that article. And then this site it's gonna be the site that lives at thegreatrepurpose.com. So now we have a nice little sage green button. Doesn't look so obnoxious. The background is the same black as the picture, or at least in the same neighborhood, right? Beautiful. Okay. Okay, so in the queue. Okay, let's see. So one of the things that I want to say is I hate the double interface where I click start the survey and then I have to click begin. Jump me right to Q1. Below the starting page copy. Also, can you make the assessment interface more like an app? Rather, I'm going to do this in plan mode. Rather than a web page. Are you mostly a Claude enjoyer? I can't quit it. Hey, Jay Long, I have been a fairly insufferable ChatGPT fanboy for most of this channel, and the combination of them retiring 4.0, 5 sucking, 5.1 not being bad, 5.2 sucking again. The fact that their agents haven't improved, and the fact that Claude is really good at coding and is actually pretty good at writing. It's a little sycophantic for my taste, but it's just like Claude's just better right now. I think OpenAI feels like they've lost the plot to me. So I'm not surprised that you like Claude. For me, I've used Claude over the years, but it was always like a second fiddle. Like having all my context in ChatGPT is a pretty big barrier to leave. So it's got to be pretty shitty for me to check out. Okay, let's just approve that instead of me thinking about what it's recommending. The transporter. Future of AI is still up for grabs. All right, so it's off building stuff right now. Any questions? Any thoughts? Okay, tomorrow, mark it on your calendars, 4 p.m. Eastern, so 2 p.m. my time, 1 p.m. West Coast time, Central Time Zone, you're on your own. Lord Digital Gods, Glenn, is teaching an LOL tomorrow on playing with large data sets. So here's the thing about when you hear things like playing with large data sets, unless you're a data scientist or a math nerd, that's probably not going to sound like a fun afternoon on a Saturday. But don't forget, we now live in an era where with AI, you too can do data analysis. You too can look at really interesting, huge data sets and have AI chop them up and chew them up and spit out really interesting insights that you might be interested in. You don't have to be a data scientist anymore to be able to do really interesting things with data. So what Lord Digital Gods is going to do is he's going to show you where these interesting data sets are, take some and show you what you can do with them. So if you're at all interested in understanding the power of AI and the power of just data, it would be very worth your while to take his LOL, his Learn Out Loud, which is tomorrow at 4 p.m. All right, 3 p.m. my time. Yeah, 3 p.m. Central. Vicky, I've been purposefully skipping Central Time. I'm like, here's East Coast, here's West Coast, here's Mountain. Central, you're on your own. I know, and I know you've probably been hearing me. Okay. Oh, good. So now we have something that looks kind of like an app. Why is it not starting centered? Okay. Some changes for the assessment tool. One, the starting position of the slider isn't halfway. It's slightly to the left, like 43 versus 50. All right, that's that. Two, when the assessment is done, I want there to be some sort of numeric score and the beginning of an assessment paragraph that is the actual result, but then fades out, letting the user know to read the whole thing. We need their email. And I thought I had one other one. Oh. There should be a numeric score for each of the 5 phases and explanation of what it means. It might already exist, but that's okay. All right, let that go build that shit. Let's go back to, oh, I can't get out of here. That's shitty. Top bar is the overall nav, except the top bar goes away when I'm in the assessment. That's bad. Top nav bar should not disappear when I am in the assessment. All right, let's see. We're going to put Kyle at the salon.ai, send my results. Your signal is starting to come through. Okay, all these URLs are wrong. All right. Learn out loud sessions. All these URLs are wrong. All right, so we need to get URLs to feed this thing. AI relationship, purpose, value, creative action. All right. You can do URLs in the background. Okay, good. Yeah, go ahead and do that, Brandon. That's great. Good night from EST. Have a great weekend. See you on the LOL tomorrow. Beautiful. All right, Silver Fox. Have a good night. All right. Digital Gods, we will install a framework live as well as to facilitate data magic. That's going to be really cool. You should definitely spend some quality time with LDG. Okay. All right, that's now at 50%. That's great. Let's jank these we'll jack these all to the left. Like we're all freaked out about everything and we haven't done anything with AI. Your overall signal, 2.0 out of 10. Your clearest signal is identity. Okay. Don't show the individual stage scores before the email is entered. Don't show the individual stage scores before the email is entered. Also, give the person the option of downloading a PDF of their report after they enter their email. Can you create a PDF generator that includes the graph and the report nicely formatted and easy to read? I find the alternating colors for each stage hard to read. Also change phases to stages. Okay, that's doing that. I'm down with LDG. Yeah, you know me. Sentient lattice. Sent a goat. Thank you for the goat. What is this? Date night? This is date night. This is Friday night date night. You are here. Your clearest signal is identity. Okay, here's what we got to do. Let's go back to Claude. Okay, now I want you to write me a prompt I can give to Lovable that uses AI to write a custom assessment that takes into account where people are strong and vulnerable overall. Rather than just talking about the individual stage scores, the AI should use intelligent design strategy to interpret where they are. Maybe you come up with 10 to archetype names, or question mark, you tell me what we should do. Goat gift from TikTok. Yeah, Sentient Lattice sent some nice gifts. Thank you very much. Harsh Weed, this is date night. All right. Weekend homework. If you have not vibe coded anything, you can vibe code in ChatGPT. You can vibe code in Claude. You can do a couple of prompts in Lovable, but you quickly run out of tokens, or it's like $10 a month. You can vibe code in Gemini. There's all sorts of places you can vibe code. So if you have not vibe coded, and if you don't even know what vibe coding is, basically these tools like Lovable, like this where I'm building this website, it's doing all the coding for this website in the background here. What's it doing? Okay, it's off doing its thing. So like all this design and these buttons and put in your email address here and submit it, all that stuff is programming, right? And if you want to go look at the code, you can go look at the code. Look at all this. Like sitting underneath that pretty website's all this damn code. I didn't write this code. I said, make me a damn website. Here's the words. And they do a free security check. That's awesome. All right, so this thing's still going off and we need an intro paragraph before the survey button that talks about the great repurpose overall and what the self-check is all about. Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
I was just going to ask before you hit enter if you could make sure that it doesn't push the assessment click call to action below the scroll point. But
yeah, I don't mind it being beneath the scroll point. I think someone will scroll at least a little bit. Like it needs to be shortly below the scroll point. But I think if we're going to put a paragraph there, it's going to drop it below it. We could slide the text up a little bit. We could tighten things vertically. All right. Cool. Thank you. Vibe coding is like raising a toddler. Use your words. Use your words. It's so true. Could you make this suck less? Use your words. Ask for what you actually want. Learn how to ask for what you want. If you're not good at asking for what you want in life, AI sucks. I would think. Okay. Did it do its thing? Yeah, this is good. Your clear signals AI relationship. Okay, let's see if this thing did what it did. This is a much better idea than showing. Okay, self-check. AI-powered results engine, 12 archetypes, pattern matching, Cloud API. Pattern match the 5 scores against one of 12 archetypes. Call the Cloud API. I think your archetypes are too esoteric. I'd like them to be more clear. I like strategists. Let's see. And also, just say use AI. Use Lovable Cloud for the AI tool, not the Claude API. All right. What did you do with the tokens I gave you last week? The spacing will be different on the live site anyway. The spacing on the Lovable screen is off. Yeah, that's true. Your overall signal. Refining archetype names for clarity and warmth. That's good. I like that. Good calls on both. The archetype name should be immediately obvious. You hear it and you know what it means. And Lovable Cloud handles AI integration natively without needing to wire up an external API. Yes, Claude. Thank you for confirming that I told you what I told you. And I'm awesome for doing it. Thank you. Thank you, Claude. I feel validated. I can see clearly now the rain's gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. All right, we'll see if this screws everything up. Score pattern, ID very low, other dimensions vary, but none compensate. Oh, it's got all sorts of math in here. I like math. I mean, I like knowing that there are human beings on the planet that think in math. I don't. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, here's we go. I'll tackle all 4 design changes. Hide dimensional scores. Okay, that's already done. All right, what do we do this? Oh, I see. Brandon's in here working away. The people are now covered in the hero image. Did you screw up my title page? Brandon's breaking the website. Look at that poor lady. Look at that poor lady. She's got a word on her face. That's good. I'm fixing it. All right, let's just get this thing done, this Claude thing. Oh, I've got Opus 4.6 extended thinking on. That's the problem. But if it's creating math and archetypes, let's let it think good. And then the final thing we'll do, I think we'll actually get this thing done and launched tonight. I've got a bunch of stuff I want to do. Like the about page, Brandon, should be, about, well, we'll talk about it. Like the about page needs to have more than what it has right now. And whatever else. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Clearer archetype names. In the fog, holding on, in the grief, finding the layer. Clear and waiting, tools first. God, oh, these are horrible. You've used 90% of your session limit. All right, so let's just go. We'll take these as is. We can fix these later. I'm going to upload. AI results engine. Is this it? Yeah. Follow the guidance in this document to create a more sophisticated output assessment using AI to personalize the assessment per person using the 12 archetypes in here as inspiration. Feel free to adapt. But the goal here is to create an overall analysis analysis that is as meaningful and actionable within the assessment itself, include mentions of AI salon activities. All right, go. Okay, so it's going to think, it's going to come up with a plan. We're just going to accept the plan. We're going to let it build. And then we're going to launch this puppy. And I suppose, Brandon, I'm guessing that this isn't using a database because it's only a 7-question assessment. There's no reason someone would need to save their results and come back to them. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not saving the results, but each result does print out on its own unique URL that is stored in a database in Lovable Cloud for the purposes of sharing the results.
All right. Hey, Brandon, also look into what would be cool. I don't know if we can do this. I assume, well, I know we can do anything because with programming, you can do whatever the hell you want. But it would be ideal if what this thing did was actually send the assessment to Kit to then send to the person. Or send the assessment
into that
as an attached PDF or something like that. Yeah. Okay, cool. Replace it. Let me look at what this said.
Oh, sorry, I already approved it.
Oh, okay. Great. That's fine. Let's see what it says, though. Replace the current static. Okay, archetypal matching engine, new file, AI interpretation edge function, create Supabase functions, generate interpretation index.ts. This is so cool. As a non-developer, like just seeing shit like this thing that we're making is creating some cool file in some cool directory somewhere in Supabase. It's just cool. All right, database update, Kit integration, subscribe to Kit edge function, files to create, database migration, matching order. Okay. Yeah. All right, fine. Let's let it go do its thing. And approved by Brandon Tidd. By the way, Brandon, so one of the things you can do in Lovable is I invited Brandon in as a collaborator on this project. So we are now, well, he showed you how he can break. He can break. Look, she's got a face again. He fixed it. That's great. The Great Repurpose is a map for the invisible crisis no one is naming. What happens when your sense of meaning when the work that defined you changes faster than you can adapt? The self-check is where you start. 7 scenario-based questions. This is fine. This is the copy in this thing sucks. That's all right. We got a starting point.
Do you have a favicon yet? Do you have an icon for the Great Repurpose? Vicky is suggesting we need to update our metadata and favicon.
Okay, you know what I'll do? I'm just going to go to the ChatGPT thing, this thing right here. I kind of like it. So let me go, roll over it, do a Command-Shift-5, go up here, do a 120 by 120. That works. All right.
There's a header menu list for the signal, but we don't have what that is. We have the 5 stages, we have about, and we have the signal, but the signal just links back to the home page right now. Did you have something specific copy for that?
No, you can just kill that. So I'm just going to upload this and tell it to turn this into a favicon, right?
Yes.
Good call, Vicky. Thank you. There we go. Open that up. Please use this as the fav icon and turn planning off. And yeah, that's now in the queue. Plan approved. Check the hero layout. So what's going on with the queue? It just does it?
Yep. Yeah, because right now this looks really good, but if you click the little arrow up into the right arrow in the top, you'll see why I'm trying to muck with it. Because you can't. It's way too overpowering.
Yeah, it's whatever you call it. It needs to have a fixed width or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I have it working on.
Yeah, actually, right. If you look at the width of the white section, right, it should match this. So you can just tell it to match that section. That'll do it. I mean, it looks pretty. It's nice, but yeah, it's a mess. Okay, so that's off doing things. Started implementation. Okay, so let's go look at. We'll take another self-assessment and see if it does the cool mathy kind of thing. Oops. All right, so if I want to publish and I want to add a custom domain. Oh, you got to publish first. Okay. So let's go ahead and publish it. URL, edit. Add custom domain, done. Oh, gotta publish it.
I just found out 11 Labs readers contest has been extended through next Friday.
That's cool.
If you have some creative writing, you can write a 6,000 plus word creative piece to submit to 11 Labs reader for a chance to win.
Cool. All right, this is publishing. Your app is live. All right, so the app's live, but looking like shit, but that's okay because we're going to fix that. But now if I go here, add custom domain. Add existing domain you already own. The Great The Great repurpose.com. Connect domain. If you've never seen this thing connected domain, it's pretty slick. If you've ever tried to set up your own domain and they're like, just go edit your M record and your A record and your C record and do this and stick that there and route your thing to the thing and the DNS. You didn't set up your DNS right, you big dumb dummy. You don't have to do that anymore. You just sign into your GoDaddy and you're done. Success. The process is finished. The greatrepurpose.com is now configured. Done. Look at that. See what I'm saying? Andy's going to be so impressed. Okay. Let's see. Great repurpose. So it's verifying that. How do I get out of here? Do I just click somewhere? Project settings. Go back. Okay. Publish. I want to edit this. Can I edit this settings? Edit. I'm going to edit this. So my Lovable domain is just going to be, should we do the Great Repurpose? The dash Great Repurpose.lovable.app. Check. Okay. The Great Repurpose.lovable.app. Done. Website access, anyone with link. Website info. The Great Repurpose. Okay. Publish. Up to date. Okay. Let's see if we go out here. Is this fixed yet? It's not fixed, Brandon. I know you're sick. We got to go. Okay. Anyway, let's go check the greatrepurpose.com. Oh, that's interesting. It's got a little Lovable logo there. Setting up to greatrepurpose.com. This may take a few minutes. So it's at least pointing to a Lovable site. That's great. Okay. Update site info for publish. Publish up to date. Greatrepurpose.com. Okay. All right. I'm out of here. Right now, your metadata. Check the metadata. Oh. You need to change your metadata /favicon, Kyle.
We already did that.
Okay. Thank you. Did you fixed all the metadata stuff, Brandon?
I didn't, but we can take that offline. Also, if you do it in incognito mode, it's resolving.
Okay, great. Beautiful. So let's go look at that. We'll go new incognito mode, the great repurpose.com. Boom. Look at that. We got ourselves a website here, kids. Yeah. See? Yeah. You palooka? Yeah. There's so much to fix on this website, but still, it's in the neighborhood, and it doesn't look like it was vibe coded because it's not purple and pink. Unlock your full reading. All right. I'm going to get us on out of here. So Brandon and I will work on this and make this thing suck a little less. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the past. It's been a lot. It was 4 days last week and 3 days this week. But now we have marketing materials. We've got a website. We've got an assessment tool. It points to, or will point to, AI Salon stuff. And then we'll figure out other things we want to do with it. All right. Beautiful, beautiful, good people. Have a great weekend. Go build yourself something with a vibe coding tool. If you haven't tried it yet, it's awesome. All right. Peace out. Lord Digital Gods, LOL, tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern. Go to the AI Salon, community.thesalon.ai. Go there right now. Sign up if you're not. Go to events and RSVP for the LOL tomorrow with Lord Digital Gods. And go look at what's possible with big data now that we have AI to help us chew through all that shit. We live in remarkable times. Remarkable times. So, all right. Talk to y'all later. Bye.